Hello! Happy Halloween! I hope everyone's having a wonderful Halloween. Hello. Welcome. It's Halloween with the Joker. How's everybody wonderful tonight? Huh? Yes. Happy Halloween. Ta-da! Whoa. Hello. Hope everyone's having a wonderful night. Hopefully everyone can hear me tonight. Can everyone hear me? I hope so. Hello, Amy, Lori, Bonnie, how we doing? Bonnie, call me. Michelle, Paula, man, Joan, Mark, Lori, put something in the chat from I know you're here, Michelle. We got everybody here. So, Wanda, how we doing? Dolores, Gail, hello, everybody. Linda, hope everyone's having a wonderful day. And I just got back. I had to take my son over to his friend's house, 20-some minutes away, and Halloween trick-or-treating. And drove back here. I said, son, trick-or-treat 6 to 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock it ends. I got to get in the car. Got to drive back. I got the live to do. And, man, hope everyone's having a wonderful thing. Hey, Mark, how we doing? Sherry, Timothy, how we doing? Cindy, hey, everybody, Zachary, Dennis. If I don't see your name, I apologize. Hello, I welcome everybody. Welcome so much. Thanks for coming out tonight. And we got a new member tonight. Michelle, new member. Thank you so much. And we got a great auction coming up, guys. I got some cool items. And if you guys didn't see yesterday's video, let me tell you something. That unit just beginning. 3 videos total. And it just gets better and better the farther you go back. And when I get to the back wall, Saturday's video is going to blow your mind. The videos are going to blow your mind tomorrow, but Saturday's video, wow. Only 10 trick-or-treaters? Oh, man. Well, the good thing about having 10 trick-or-treaters, candy left over. I won't be alone tonight. I'm sure my fellow compadres will be on. Jeff usually joins me right now, but as everyone knows, unfortunately, Jeff's father passed away. Great man, 90 or 91 years old. Was a Mason like myself. He was worked for Fisher Body, retired for over 40 some years. He was retired for, I think, 45 years or something like that. So just imagine being retired from your job for over 40 years. Wow. But he actually helped us a couple months ago when I cleaned out that house and the barn. His dad came over and rebuilt and fixed the tractor, got it running, and we sold it. So I'm going to have a real quick moment of silence. Everyone, if you can, in the chats, just say, Jeff, we're thinking of you, whatever else. We appreciate anything in the chat. He'll be watching. But just a quick moment of silence for Jeff's dad. And anyone out there has any loved ones, moment of silence. And I told Jeff, I said, the great thing about it was you got to spend this huge amount of time with your dad. Jeff's about to turn 60. His dad was 90 years old. You got 60 years of your life to spend with them. A lot of people never get that opportunity to spend that much time with their family member, their parents, their mom, their dad. Some people do, But the nice thing, his dad was living at home, had his wits about him, everything else, and unbelievable. So now his mom, that's going to be the hardest part. I mean, I couldn't even imagine, you're married so long and boom. So my goal was this week to give away this gold bracelet, but I'm going to wait for Jeff to get back. And we have other giveaways today, though. But this gold bracelet's 14 karat gold. As everyone knows, gold just keeps going up, up, up in price. Made in Italy, I believe. But this will be next week. So if you're not a member, you got last chance. Last chance. Become a member. And just like Michelle did today. Woo! Thank you, Michelle. And I know not everyone can be a member. And it's one of those things you can't, to be a member. The membership will give you access to the giveaways, access to the auctions, access to extra videos. I put out a short today. I put out a short the other day and a video for the Wow members. There's 2 levels of membership, but it gives you a lot of extra access, and there's going to be more and more to come. It's just I'm slowly building it up, and so as the auctions work, guys, we'll sell some items. Start off at $25. It's free shipping in the United States, continental United States. So free shipping. If you live in Canada, Mexico, Hawaii or something, it might cost a little bit to ship it. But we'll start with $25. We got all kind of cool items and some giveaways. So anyone have any questions before we start? We'll start the auction here in a minute. Anyone have any questions for Ask the Auctioneer? This week, a lot of work, a lot of stuff, moving stuff. Just Jeff and I, we just seemed like we were hustling because he only had 3 days and he had to take off the next 2 days. So he took off today and tomorrow, and then his father's stuff will be on Saturday. So I'll be attending that. And, I miss my father. I understand. There's lots of times because my dad was he was a treasure hunter. He loved to go garage sales, flea markets, bring home stuff all the time, and say, "Hey, look at this, Rob. This and that." Because I was more into it than most of my other brothers. But the thing my dad loved the most was getting a great deal. I got this for 50 cents or a quarter, and it's worth $50 or $20 or whatever. So it's one of those things, and some people, like I told my son, like his one friend never met his father in his life, and some people never have father. I said, appreciate the dad you got. Well, my son got lucky with me. I can tell you that. My kids, they're very, very lucky. And so what happens with the auction, guys, is that you will send an email to secondsense@gmail.com, and you'll put your real name. You will put your username on YouTube, your address, and my business partner will send you an invoice from PayPal. You can use any kind of credit card or anything else to pay the invoice. PayPal is 100% secure. That's why I think it made, what's that guy named? Elon Musk a billionaire? Something like that. But long story short, PayPal is one of the most secure method of payments. It's probably more secure than a credit card payment. So what you do is you send your YouTube name, phone number, and PayPal info item to Second Sense at Gmail. We'll send you an invoice. Like I said, it's $25 starting for the bid and free shipping with that item. So I talked to Hales earlier. Well, he texted me earlier. He should be on for sure. And Conky, of course. Well, unless Conky passed out from eating too much candy, which is always a possibility. Okay. He'll be on too. So let's see what lots did we get today for the little auction, guys. Let's see. Let's start off with a nice little lot here. And some giveaways. I'm going to give away something that very few people in the world have. So that's going to be one of the giveaways today. Come on. There we go. Oof. All right. Well, let's see. First lot is going to be $25. Which lot do we want to start with today? We're going to start right here. $25. And it's a pin lot. Brooches. That one right there, it has a tag still brand new. I had $22 price tag on that one. There are a few that are marked on the back by the maker. You can see the saxophone right there. There's a mark on there. The 1 star on the top right is marked up there. But you can see the one's a saxophone. There's stars. There's one that's a musical note. A little bling bling. But you get all the pins, 1 money. Brooches. I should say not pins. Brooch lot. Like I said, you can see the $22 price tag just on one of them was brand new, $22. So that's all of them. 1 money, $25. If you're interested, put in the comments. Start off at $25. All of them, 1 money. They're all as is, where it is, how it is. You're buying all of them 1 money now. What do you give her now? $25. $25 for all the brooches right there. $25. One's brand new with a $22 price tag still on it. So all of them, 1 money. And there they are. Look at that saxophone right there. There's a musical one with the little rhinestones in there. You got one for every day of the week. You got one you can give away for gifts. You can sell these. I try to make the lots big enough you can sell them off, you know. And like I said, you're paying $25 for all of them with the free shipping. Any interest in the item, $25. And if they don't want to go, we'll pass it. I thought it was a nice lot. I guess it's not as nice as I thought. Anybody? $25. Lot number 1 on the brooches. I'll take one more look. Tell me if you like it. If you don't, that's for all of them. $25. Any interest now? $25 to go. Fair warning, $25. We're going to pass the first lot. Man, it's a nice one. All right. Well, that lot we'll come back to. And the second lot is right here. All the gemstones. All 1 money right there. It said $22 each. There's 4 of them in there. I don't know if they're diamonds or what you call them, wannabe diamonds. There's citron in here. There's $16 price tag over there. There's all kind of stones here. There's some unpolished stones. Right to the right there, unpolished stones. Beautiful lot. $25 for all of them. And then look at, I think that's all turquoise in there. That whole thing right there is stone. It looks like turquoise to me. All of it 1 money. And you have some loose stones right there. These are gemstones. Some of these could be lab made. I don't know. But you're buying all of them 1 money for $25. Like right there, it says $22 each. Boom. There's 4 of them in there. So they're wanting $22 for 1 stone. You're buying the whole lot. $25 starting bid. Free shipping. Any interest in it? Mark, $25. Now 30. 25 now, $30 to go. 25 now, 30. All the gemstones, turquoise, and all. Look at that. Polished stones. There's unpolished stones in there, or unfinished stones. There's all kind of ones ready to be set into jewelry. I got 25 now, 30. 25, 30. That is a great deal right there. 25 now, $30 to go. 25, 30 for all the gemstones now. 25 now, 30. 25, 30. 25, $30 to go. 25, 30. Fair warning now. 25, 30. 25, 30. All in, all done. I got $25 now, 30. 25, $30 to go. Mark's got 25 now, 30. 25, 30. Fair warning. Put your final bid in now. 25, 30. All the gemstones right there. $16 right there for those. I'm telling you. I mean, there's just money to be made right here all day long. $25. Look at that turquoise thing. I bet you could probably sell that whole thing right there for probably $25 easily. 25, 30, 25, 30, 25, 30. Fair warning, 25, 30. All in, all done. Is Mark going to take it away? Mark's the high bidder at 25, 30. Nope, you got to go $30, Lori. $30, Lori. I got 25, 30, 25, 30. You want to go $30, Lori? 25 now, 30. Great lot. $30, Lori. Now 35, Mark. 25, 30 now, 35. 30 get 35. I got 30 now, 35. 35 now, 40. 35, 40. 35 now, 40 now, 40 now, 40 go. 35 now, 40, 35, 40. 35, 40. 35, 40. 35, 40. 35, 40. 35 at Mark B now, $40 go. I got 35, 40, 35, 40, 35, 40. Fair warning, 35, 40. All the gemstones. 1 money now, 35, 40, 35, 40. Fair warning, 35, 40. Mark's at 35, $40, Lori. Anybody else $40? Nice lot there. 35.40. Man, 40 now 45, 40 now 45. That's what I'm talking about. Better lot than that now. 49.45, 45, 40 now 45, 45 mark now 50, 45.50, 45.50 for all those gemstones. I'm telling you, it's a money making lot right here, and that's what I'm trying to do. Hook you guys up with some great lots, and I'm telling you, these are nice stones. Anyone that does jewelry work would love this kind of lot. 45 now 50, 45.50. I got 45 now 50, 45 mark, $50 Lori, 45.50, 45.50. After 50 we go by tens. 45.50, 45.50, 45.50. Fair warning. 45.50, 45.50. She said mark and take it. Anybody else want to jump in? 45.50 bucks on this beautiful lot right there. Look at those nice stones. 45.50. Selling it. I'm gonna sell it to 45 bucks for Mark. Right there, 45 bucks. What? Look at those nice stones. Wow, 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 wow. Mark B, $45. Just send your info over to secondsense@gmail.com. Mark B, thank you so much. Great lot. That's a steal of a lot. That's a huge lot of stones. And, you know, if pictures don't do it justice, I'm telling you, when you see it in person, you're going to be like, Mark's going to be like, wow, wow, wow. He's going to give the 3 wows. I'm telling you. Send your name, YouTube number, name, your phone number, PayPal info, item, 1 second cents. We'll send you out an invoice and just pay that invoice. He'll ship it right out to you. I understand, Shelly. Like I said, I understand that everyone can be members, and there's a lot of things go. The memberships are $4.99 and $9.99. And like I said, I know it is tough, you know, but the $4.99, like I said, you get a lot of extra content. It's $60 a year, a little bit less than $60 a year, but and it's worth it. And free lot. Oof. In the comments, who watched the change counting video? In the comments, who watched the change counting video? Anybody out there? Anybody watch that change counting video? Nope. Oh, I got a couple. Mary Dale said I did. Christy, Peggy, Amy, Teresa, Michelle, Lori, Gail, Suzanne, Mad Mom, Judy Dawson. All right. Lori. All right. Susan Smith. Michael, Ray. So, Ray Taylor. You guys watched that video, Crystal, Addie? In the video, well, first we're going to show you. This is change that I pulled out while going through all the change. There's some Zjaba in there. There's another dollar coin right there, a presidential dollar coin. There's foreign coins. There's probably 1 or 2 silver coins. There's some coins that have tape on it. Like I said, all these coins, there's a bunch of them. A bunch of different coins. You're going to get all these coins if you remember. This is a giveaway tonight because you know what? It's dirty, dirty money. And we love finding dirty money in storage units. And this is who knows how many different units this money came from. But this is stuff when I went through the change. This is stuff that I pulled out. Like I said, you can see the foreign money. There's $3 you can see right there. 2 Sacagayanas and the presidential dollar. It's $3 right there. I know there's at least 1 silver coin. There's a steel penny, wheat penny in there. I can see that. So some of the money's so dirty, who knows what it is. You have to clean it off. It might even be some kind of crazy treasure. So if you're a member and you want to win the money, the question I'll ask you is how much money did I find? Or did I cash in? How much money did I cash in? The closest member to that, you're going to get that money for free. Free money tonight. I'm giving away free money right here on thing. But someone, how much money did I cash in on the change cashing video? Ooh, that's close, Christy. That's close. That's close. We're getting there close. Ooh, everyone's getting close, but I haven't seen the right number yet. I'll let you can guess twice. Oh, I don't know. I'm going to have to go. I'll give it one more second. I see the closest person right now. You got to be a member. You got to be a member. Got to be a member though. Is that I think that's $868 was the total. $868. I think that was the first person that was a member that guessed it. Let me double check. Christy, I think you were the first one. The 868. That was a member, I believe so. Someone else guessed it, but they weren't a member, I believe. If I'm wrong, anyone in the chat, you could let me know. But Christy, what you need to do, secondsense@gmail.com, and you're going to get that chain shipped to you for free. So, Christy, you get free dirty money from Second Sense. Can't go wrong there. Where else can you win some free dirty money? That was the right number, 868, Michael. That's right. A little late, though, but 868. And what a great lot. All right, well, we'll see how anyone wants to buy this lot next. Oh, that's not it. This is it. Rhinestones. Rhinestone jewelry. Some vintage pieces here. I know the one piece is marked. The one with the green right there. On the back, it's marked Park Lane. Rhinestone jewelry. Some vintage pieces right here. But you get all of it one money if you're interested. And I'm telling you, the green piece and the one next to it on the right, camera does them no justice. I mean, these things are unbelievable. Unbelievable pieces. That's a little pair of clip-on earrings. There's some other clip-on earrings. Vintage rhinestone jewelry. There's a nice pin there. And the green one does say Park Lane on the back. So all of it, one money, lot 3, $25. $25. Got to be a member. $25. All that costume jewelry. Some nice rhinestone pieces. $25 off it. One money now, $25. Anybody want 25? $25 go now, 25, 25, 25. Yeah, $25 go. $25 off it. One money now, 25, 25. Yeah, $25. 25 for the rhinestone pieces. All one money now, 25 and go now, 25. I'm telling you, beautiful pieces. Parkland jewelry. I don't even know. Look it up. $25. Park Lane. I said Park Lane. Park Lane jewelry. 25. Any interest now? $25. All of it, one money now, $25. Man, I got 25 now, 30. I'm telling you, it's a nice lot. 25 now, 30. 25 now, 30. 25 now, $30 go now. 25 now, 30 now. 25, 30 now. 25, 30. 25, 30. 25, 30. That green, beautiful rhinestone piece. There's no missing stones on any of these pieces. All vintage goodness right here. I got 25 on 30. 25 now, $30 go now. 25, 30, 25, 30, 25, 30. 25, 30 for all of it now. 25 now, 30. Free shipping now as long as you live in the continental United States. 25, 30 final call. 25, 30. All of it one money now. 25, 30, 25, 30. 25, 30. And then nice rhinestone jewelry there. 25 now, 30. Fair warning now. 25, 30. 5, 10. 29, 30. $30. Final call. 25 now, 30. 25, 30. 25, 30. All in, all done. We got Michael 25 now, 30. 25, 30. Better pieces than that now. 25, 30. You get one sell at Park Lane probably for $25 right there. Everything else is gravy. 25, 30. All in, all done. 25, 30. 25, 30. They said Mama G was first. Were you first, Mama G? I will take care of it. Just send us the thing and saying you were first. secondsense@gmail.com. Mama G. I'll write it down right here. All right. I thank you for everyone's honesty. And I got 25, 30 fair warning. I'm going to sell it. Michael, 25 bucks. Rhinestone. What a great buy. And like I said, all the stuff will be shipped right to you. You'll probably ship it out tomorrow. And, yep, having a little auction, Gate Smasher. Hoorah! And I got the pleasure of meeting Gate Smasher. Awesome guy. Him and his wife, I guess, and down in Florida. And, man, real cool guy. Just both of them are awesome. Great to hang out with. Had a great time. And let's see what we got here. Well, I guess we're going to do this lot. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something special here. We're going to sell all the pins. You get all the pins right here. Yep, shipping is included if you live in the continental United States. You got to be a member, Gate Smasher. $4.99 a month, and you can bid away. Plus, you get extra content. So all these pins right here. And you get the brooches with the pins, guys. So you're going to get the brooch and pin lot, one money. Like I said, the one brooch there has a brand new tag on it, $22 tag on it. So you're going to get the brooches and the pins. 2 lots, one money. I mean, you add them all up here, less than $1 item. There's some cool pins in there. You got the piano pin, little instrumental pin, a frog pin. There's a bunch of teacher education pins, United States pins. There's some stick pins there. And you're going to get the brooches with that. 25 bucks for both lots. All this one money. So you do the math on there. And I got Kathy at 25 now 30. 25 now 30. 25 now 30 bucks for all of it now. 25 now 30. 25 30. 25 30. 25 30. 25 now 30. That'll go. I got 25 now 30. 25 30. 25 30. Better than that than now. 25 now 30. 25 30. Fair warning now. 25 30. 25 30. 25 30. We got Kathy at 25 now 30. That's both lots, one money. 25 over here now. $30 go. You get all the pins. America, the teachers. You're going to get the piano. You get the little instrument. You get the frog playing instrument. You got 25 now, 30, 25, 30, 25, 30. I got 25 now, 30. That's for all of it. 25 now, 30. Now, Kathy, you're 25 now, 30. Kathy's at 25, 30. Don't let her take it away for that. 25 now, 30. Let go now, 25, 30, 25, 30. You get that and this 25, 30, 25, 30. Like I said, the one pin there says 22 bucks, 25, 30. You get both lots, one money now, 25, 30, plus free shipping right to your house. 25 now, 30 bucks. Fair warning now, 25, 30, 25, 30, 25 now, 30, all in, all done. I got 25 now, 30. Fair warning, 25, 30. Eddie comes in at $30. Now 35. I got 30 now, 35. 30 give 35. That's for both lots now. 30 give 35. 30 now, 35. $30 now, 35 now. 30 give 35. 30 give 35. 30 give 35. Get 30 now, 35. And guys, right here. Oh, not that lot. This lot, 30. Now 35. I got 30 now, 35. You get both lots now, 30 now, 35. I got Addie at 30, 35, 30 now, 35, 30 now, 35, 30 get 35, fair warning now, 30 get 35 with the saxophone, with the nice pin. Look at $22 price tag on there and all. Like I said, 2 of those brooches are marked right there. One of them could be worth the whole kit and caboodle. Fair warning now, 25, 30. 30, 35. I got 30 now, 35. Fair warning. I guess she's going to take it. Addie for 30 bucks. $30. All right, last lot. I think you'll like it. Maybe not. And then we got another giveaway. Don't forget, we got another giveaway. So we sold it. Addie, 30 bucks. Who does the shipping, Mama G? My business partner, Joe. A lot of people don't even know I have a business partner. I've ever seen Joe. He's behind the scenes, but he's been my business partner since Second Sense has been formed. And we own the building. We own the company. And, yeah. But he's been doing the shipping for 15 years. Professional shipper. No issues, no problems. So, like I said, Second Sense at Gmail. Just go ahead and put it up there. And like I said, Send us your information, your YouTube name, regular name, secondsense@gmail. secondsense@gmail.com. Boom. I just put it in the chat. So, last lot is the watch lot. And watch this lot. Man, those are like one's a pin and those are pendant watches. And there's some old watches, newer watches, all watches, one money. You can see right there it says hand painted. The other one is marked on the back, the pin watch right there. All one money. Whoop. Sorry. There it is, one lot. Just 12 watches. So looking at about $2 a watch right now. Like I said, I know those pendant watches, necklace watches, those watches I've always done very well with. Open a bit of $25. Remember, send your name, phone number, PayPal information, all. But you're going to get all the watches starting at $25. Thank you, Bonnie. And Mark got to open a bit of 25, now 30. 25 now, $30 now, 25 now, 30, 25, 30, 25, 30. 25 now, $30 go. I got 25 at Mark now, 30. 25, 30. All the watches, one money now, 25, 30, 25, 30. I got 25 now, 30 now, 25, 30. On the watch lot, let's look at them again now, 25, 30, 25, 30. That's for all of them now, 25 now, 30. 25, 30, fair warning now, 25, 30. Better watch lot than that now, 25, 30, 25, 30. 25 now, $30 go. That's all of them. Pendants and all, 25, 30. 25 on Mark now, 30. 25 now, 30. 25 now, $30 go. Fair warning now, 25, 30. Watch it one more time. When it ends, we're ending it. I got 25, 30 for Mark. 25 now, 30. 25 now, $30 go. 25, 30, 25, 30. 25, 30. 30 now, 40. I got 30. Now 40, 30 now. How about 35? 30, give 35. I got 30 now, 35, 30 now, 35. Mark, you're out. Michael's in, 30 now, 35. Mark's back in at 35. Now 40, 35 now, $40 go. I got 35 now, 40. 35 now, 40 on the watch lot now. 35, 40, 35, 40. Fair warning now, 35, 40. Better lot than that now, 35, 40 now, 35, 40. 35, $40 go now, 35, 40, 35, 40. Mark said high bid, 35 now, $40. Fair warning now, 35, 40. Michael, you back in at 40? 35, 40, 35, 40. That's for all of them, enamel and all. 35, 40. Hand painted one watch. 35 now, $40 go. 35, 40. Fair warning. Last and final call. $40 now, 45. I got 40 now, 45. 40 now, 45. 40 get 45. Yeah, 40 now, 45. 40 get 45. Mr. Hale's thinking about it. 40 now, 45. 40 now, 45. What do you think, Mike? 40 now, 45. I got 40 now, 45. Mark saying out. 40 now, 45. Michael 40 now, 45. Michael 40 now, 45. Michael 40, 40 now, 45. Anybody else? 45 for all the watches. One money now, 40 now, 45. 40 get 45. 40 get 45. 40 get 45. 40 get 45. Last final call. 40 now, 45. 40 now, 45. 40 now, 45. Man, 45 all in, all done. 49, 45. Great deal, I'm telling you. 49, 45 all in, all done. I'm selling it to Michael, $40. Michael, great buy.
You bought it.
Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloweener to you too.
You know what? Speaking of wieners.
Hey.
Okay.
What kind of an introduction is that?
Hey.
The appropriate one.
You walked into that one, Conky.
Why didn't I just wait 5 more seconds?
Thanks. We just sold our last lot to Michael. $40. Send your YouTube phone number. He bought 2 lots. And we got one giveaway to do, guys. Something I've given you guys maybe one, but I have very few people have one of these. So to get the next item, you got to be a member. And as Jeremy will tell you, membership helps support the channel, helps us create more content, buy better units, all kind of different things. The giveaway, we have to figure out something that we're going to say, okay, this is, I don't know, some kind of trivia question. But I'll let one of you guys come up with a question that we'll have to ask them. They have to be a member and to win the lot. And this is what they can win. Are you ready?
Oh, nice.
This is a brand new Second Sense t-shirt. I got 2 sizes only right now, medium and triple X. Well, maybe I have one double X too. This is a triple X that's shown. But there's a medium, triple X, and double X. So I got 3 sizes.
I want the first series that was First Sense.
Yes,
before you came out with the second series at Second Sense.
So you have to be a member to win this t-shirt. Like I said, Jeremy has one, Kalki, Noreen have one, and not many other people besides you had a blood, sweat, and tears. And Kalki and Jeremy had blood, sweat, and tears to get those shirts. I mean, just the hoarder house was blood, sweat, and tears.
It was rough.
I mean, tears from Kalki for the stuff that he couldn't take.
Yeah.
Sweat from Jeremy trying to hop up the stairs on 1 foot.
Yep, that was my broken foot. My goodness, the things.
And the blood that was just for me. The blood was just for me. Spilling the blood. So, we got another new member. Marcus King! Thank you, Marcus.
Howdy, Marcus.
Thank you. So, on the free Second Sense t-shirt, man, what do you guys think? Question. Conky, Jeremy, you guys got a good question for the fans?
I got nothing.
All right, I got one. Ooh, man, that goes too far back. All right. Chachi, that works for me. Okay. His nickname is Chachi the what? Ooh. I don't even know if you guys know. Chachi the what?
I don't know this one.
Chachi. If anyone knows it and you're a member, you get win the t-shirt. If not, we'll come up with another question. I'll give you a minute. Chachi the what? He has a nickname. We have Just Jeff. We have Magic Mike. We have Super Shane. Used to be Silent Shane. The Clown. That's a good one, but no, not the Clown. Mary Dale, super sticker. Thank you, Mary Dale. How you doing, Mary? She always looks so happy in that picture.
Yeah, that's a good picture of her. Whoa, kiss cam.
Oh, hold on.
Pour some sugar on him.
How do I do this?
Oh, right there.
Uh-oh.
She got busted up pretty good yesterday.
Uh-oh. You take her to McDonald's?
No.
No, stupid me was at 6:30 in the morning yesterday taking garbage down the curb and coming back up on the patio and tripping on the stoop and falling. And now I got my Harry Potter scar here, man.
Harry Potter.
All right. Oh, my gosh.
That's right. The paparazzi, Christy. I saw Megan. You won it. You got it first, but you're not a member, Megan, but I do appreciate it. It is Chachi the paparazzi. That's right. So Megan said, yep, that's it. But then they seen that someone said, hey,
why am I still on
screen? Be a member to win. And then Christy came in with the paparazzi. So Christy, you win it.
It's your hair, Conky. They want to see your hair.
Christy, do you want a medium shirt?
My hair.
Triple X or double X? Let me know. It could be for you, your family member, whoever you want to give it to. Just let us know what size you can put in the email. All right, 3X, you got it. So, Christy, you get the free t-shirt. And I think you bought something, so he'll probably put it in there with it.
Conky, that hair. Dang.
This hair's going away tomorrow.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is.
That hair ain't never going away.
It's getting cut short tomorrow.
But maybe someone wants to gift Megan a membership. You're cutting your hair, Conky?
Yep.
Sweep it up. I'll paste it on my head.
All right. I'll give it to you. I'll give you a bag of hair.
Storage Mafia, $10. Thank you, Storage Mafia. I've just started buying storage units for myself, and I'm definitely addicted now. Yeah, we know that feeling, huh, Hales?
We know how bad our bodies hurt after hauling them and sorting them, and then we go, why in the world am I doing this? And we go, I'm never buying another one again. And the next day, we're looking for more storage units.
And
it's all that gold.
Well, the thing is, like I was telling Jeff the other day, I got this awesome storage unit. Yesterday was the first video, guys. I'm telling you, The unit just gets better and better and better. So much awesome sellable stuff, and you guys will not believe. Tomorrow's video and then Saturday's video is going to blow their mind. I'm just telling you. But those kind of units, that's why we do the Storage Mafia. Those type of units, they recharge your batteries. When you find so much awesome stuff, and then when you find stuff you love, that's even better. It's even better.
Apparently, I left Ohio too soon because you need some competition up there.
Well, I had competition because I didn't even know the guy had 4 units. Okay. Thank you, Storage Mafia. 4 units. I bought one, and I'm over there working, and Jeff goes, "Hey, I think Just Jack's here." I said, "What?" He goes, "Yeah, Just Jack." I'm like, I go over there, I'm like, "Just Jack, what are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be in school?" Oh, there wasn't much going on in school today.
That was his answer.
He should be on AA. I should have him on tonight because kid's supposed to be in school, and he's over there making money buying storage units. So he got a pretty good unit, but it's not as good as my unit. He got the 10x5. I got a 10x10. He paid twice as much as I paid. I paid $251 for my unit. He paid $460 for that unit.
Wow.
But man, oh man, so much sellable stuff, so much good stuff, and it just gets better and better, man. It's like you start digging for that gold, just start pulling out. I mean, and thanks again for giving me the heads up on the coin counting place, man.
That went well for you, huh?
Well, I sat in there for like 2.5 hours, man. And then the lady's like, "Okay," and then she's like, "Oh, here's the thing, and this is how much we're going to take out." I'm like, "No, I'm opening an account. I'm not taking no money out." And then the best is a savings account. I'm like, "Okay, what's the interest rate?" And they're like, "It's like 0.5%. I'm like, 0.5%? It should be like 5%. "Well, you can get 6% interest, but we give you this debit card. You got to use it 10 times in a month." I said, "It's a savings account. Why would I have a debit card with a savings account that I'm going to use 10 times a month? How are you going to save money using a debit card 10 times a month in your savings account, right?"
Right.
So that's where I was at. So
How'd the video do?
It's good so far. I think it's a 20-some thousand. It's climbing. It's going there.
What was more, the amount of money you had or the amount of views that you have?
Well, I don't know. My goal is hopefully I'll make more money off the video than I will make off the change I counted. Let's see where we're at on that video.
I don't know. 200 pounds of change is a lot of money.
26.7 thousand
Views. Yeah, that's awesome.
That's not too shabby. Not too shabby. So, man, it was a crazy unit. Then I bought this unit in Sandusky, and I told Jeff, I said, "Hey, it's under 300 square feet." He goes, "Oh, 10 by 25? No, a little bit bigger than that. 10 by 29? No, a little smaller. 10 by 28? Yeah."
Wow.
So that video will come out sometime. I don't even know when that video will come out, but some awesome stuff in there. I paid $170 for a 10 by 28. I mean, it's hard not to make money when you pay $170 for a 10 by 28.
Well,
how much garbage?
There was a decent amount, but a lot of good stuff. Spoiler alert, fans watching. Brand new Cleveland Indians recliner.
Ooh.
2 brand new Ohio State Buckeye recliners.
Ooh.
A brand new regular recliner. Okay. So, I mean, right there, brand new. I think there's at least 4-5 pieces of furniture that were brand new, not including those in boxes. And like the box is as tall as me, freaking huge, giant box. It's like it took up the whole van just in one box almost.
I've never seen a Cleveland Indians recliner.
I know. That's why I had to buy the unit. It's the only reason I bought it, because they said in the thing, Indians recliner. And then I seen it, and I'm like, I saw like this, it was on the side, and I'm like, I got to buy the unit. I never seen a Cleveland Indians recliner.
Are you keeping it or selling it?
Selling it, man. Where am I going to put a Cleveland Indians recliner? I could make a big man cave at the shop. With the whole shop.
At least recline it at once.
That's
right?
true. Yeah, I got to put them together, Conky, because it's like the top and bottoms are separate because they're brand new.
Oh, okay.
So I have to put it together.
Yeah, that sounds like a shop man cave to me.
Well, I told Shane, I said, man, could you imagine this in your basement? You have the Cleveland Indians, the Ohio State, and I said, then you just got to get a Browns and a Cavs one, and you have the 4 recliner set up and just sit there and watch all your games. And Storage Mafia, how do you get units for under 500? What do you say, Hales?
You bid under 500 and you win. Really, it's that simple. Now, what we really would like to do is stop other people bidding against us so it stays under 500, but we have no control over that.
If you're the mafia, you shouldn't have any problem with that. I mean,
That's true.
Right. You got muscle, Mafia. You should be like, you just send the muscle over there and be like, yo, you don't bid on the unit, all right? I don't know where you live, Storage Mafia, but I can tell you what, appreciate the $5, but I look at units all the time, and there's so many units for sale, but I usually look in, a couple 100-mile radius. I'm not afraid to drive 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours. Anyways, but obviously there's units out there that look awesome, and they're going to sell for awesome money, over $1,000 every day. Now there's other units out there that go under the radar, or sometimes there's just so many units up at one time that it just thins out the buyers. And I'm always looking for certain little signs and things. And sometimes I'll get these units for cheap, and boom, you hit it good. And this one was good.
Have you ever? I've done this. Looked like an hour after something ended and thought, "Oh, I forgot to bid on that."
Oh yeah.
That's I think how some of these go cheap is they would normally go for more if they weren't ending at a time when people are busy doing other things.
Yeah, and sometimes people will get things. And Storage Mafia, let me tell you this. I tell a lot of people this is a good piece of advice. Sometimes you win by losing. Because sometimes you buy that unit and it ain't as good as you think. So sometimes you lost, and it's like, sometimes you got to walk away from units. And the one that Just Jack won, I was talking about the other day, the same owner, I walked away from that unit. I was bidding against Just Jack. I didn't know he was bidding on it. He didn't tell me he was bidding on it. And on that site, you can't see anyone's name on Storage Treasures. It doesn't tell you like the username. And it was him and I bidding against each other. And I quit, and he won. And the kid's 16, 17-year-old kid. That's the second time he beat me on a unit. And I've been doing this for 15 years. Maybe I'm old school. I'm still remember the cheap prices. I don't know. But long story short, he beat me on 2 units. Now, the first unit I regret not getting. This one I was happy I didn't get. So, does that make any sense?
You win some, you lose some, right?
Right. But I hate losing. I mean, there's units out there that if I lose it or I miss the unit, it will bother me for days. And I will admit it. That's why I'm on Auctions Anonymous tonight. Okay. Because it will bother me for days. It eats at my soul sometimes because I knew that unit was going to be unbelievable and I missed it or messed up. It happens. Or the storage, I was bidding on a unit. It's supposed to add 2 minutes. There's 18 seconds left. I'm the high bidder. I set my phone down, walk over, put my plate on the table, walk back over, check my phone. There's like 2 seconds left, and I'm outbid. And I'm like, wait a second, why didn't they add 2 minutes? And there's some reason that time they didn't add 2 minutes. Every other time I bid, they had 2 minutes. Except for that one time. And I know I wasn't away from my phone for 2 minutes. So I lost that unit. But then the unit I got in Sandusky, the $170 unit, they sent me an email saying I lost the unit. I apologize. They sent me an email. I won the unit. On the thing, on their website, they send you emails there too. They send you like personal emails. On the website, it said I lost the unit. And I had Jeff ready to go out there. I canceled. I'm like, we're not going to go get the unit and Sandusky. I didn't win it. And he goes, well, it says you won it. He said, because he got a text too, because he's on my extra person. So for some reason they text him also. So then I ended up winning it. So, but it was weird.
Go figure on that one. Glitch.
Glitch.
I was bidding on something a couple days ago, and it come down to the last couple minutes, and it's not a soft close, so I was trying to snipe it. And I went to bid, and I came up with a screen of death that says, you know, we're doing maintenance right now. Come back later. You know, so needless to say, whoever was bidding on that probably got it because of the maintenance. I don't know.
Well, yeah, that's always an issue. That does happen sometimes. Just started this channel. I just like to buy the ones that have cool stuff for the videos. Laugh out loud. That's true. Yeah, but sometimes, like I said, I try to find, you know, the units, you know, Storage Mafia that, I don't know. There's just certain things I look for. It always varies. Like the last unit, I bought that one just because they had a Cleveland Indians recliner, you know. A 10 by 20.
How do you go wrong with that, though?
I know. Sometimes you're like, oh, I buy this 10 by 28, you know. So, thanks, Storage Mafia. But yeah, it's I don't know. It's been a crazy week. And how's Florida down there, Hales?
Well,
Is it hot?
It's hot. So at a bare minimum, 2 showers a day, 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. Very, very fortunate, as people saw today, that the FDOT came out and took all of the downed trees, a huge pile of trees. And the funny thing was, a lot of people remember Brian, who was helping me on the schoolhouse. He has got a brother, Eric. And Eric messaged George and said, hey, you know, are you looking for any help? And then George was like, hey, Eric wants to know if you're looking for any help. And I don't have regular work for him like I did for Brian because of all the legal stuff and all that. But I got down branches everywhere. And I spent days and days on the tractor with the trees and the trunks and cutting and all that. And then I told Eric, all right, come on out. I'm just going to give you the gator and just drive back and forth, pick up all the sticks. And the state came out and they cleaned up all of the sticks. They came back 3 times. They came back 3 times and took all the sticks. So perfect timing.
Well, that's nice.
But it's hot. It's definitely hot. And it's, you know, you can see the hurricane damages, which is heartbreaking. But I have to keep reminding myself, like, that who cares about the damage that I have at the property with trees down? I mean, that means nothing. People lost their life, and that means everything. And so,
yeah, some people lost everything, their life, their house,
everything. We're so fortunate. We're so blessed. We take it for granted.
I wonder sometimes what happened to that house that we stayed in when we went down to Half Mill Time to Grill it, because that was right there at Cedar Key.
I'm sure it's damaged.
I know that house was awesome. And at the time, I was like, man, it'd be nice to have a house right here. And then I'm like, and then 2 hurricanes come through since then. And I'm like, maybe not.
Maybe not.
He said he dropped $3,500 unit with 2 big gun safes that turned out to be empty. Never been there before, huh, guys?
Most gun safes are essentially
too many times.
Yeah, that's the thing about the $3,500. That's a lot of money on a safe. Yeah, it's a good video, but I've gotten lucky a few times, and but a lot of times they're empty. It always makes a good video, though. You never know what's going to be inside a safe. But the thing that scares me about buying gun safes is, like, if the safe's up in the front of the unit, I feel like it's going to be empty. The safe's in the back of the unit, I feel like there's going to be guns in it. I could be wrong on this assumption. So, Storage Mafia, anyone else there watching, don't take it for a thing. I don't know. What do you think, Hales?
I agree with you. Easy access up front.
It's just...
Meaning there would have been guns in there until they knew they were going to lose the unit, and then they
take them out. Yeah.
Yeah, the things if they're in the back. Well, that one that Jesse bought at the Painesville auction, that one was laying on its back.
If you want to see guns, there you go.
I was waiting.
And that's free.
Is
That's a freebie.
that a 22 gun salute?
Yeah, well, something got shot 23 times. Probably all the disc in my back
Oh,
from buying storage units and hauling giant safes.
Yeah, there's some of that stuff you get, Jeremy. I don't even know how you get in a trailer.
There have been some times I don't know how it's happened either.
Well, it's funny is I went to his house and the lady's like, "You sold this stuff for me to can you pick up this?" And there's like a big courier came, and I'm like, I can sell and everything else, but for me to sell it for you, it's just not worth it because it might go for $50, $100. By the time I go there, drive there, load it, bring it back, unload it, sell it, whatever it sells for, I'm not even going to cover my time. Well, long story short, I go there, this thing's huge. It's like, you're not going to be able to move it by yourself. Yeah. Don't tell
You're
me
like, step back, lady. Let me show you what a real man does.
let me bring out the gun show here. And boom, baby. Of course I can move it by myself, man. I didn't need no Just Jeff. I didn't know no Chachi the paparazzi. I didn't need no Super Shane. That's funny because I was thinking about today. I was telling Mike, I said, "Hey, Mike, I need you to move this unit with me," because he moved a few units in his life with me, and then he hurt his back and all stuff. Not moving the units, he hurt his back just doing something stupid like bending over and moving something. You know how it is. It's always something stupid, never. But I told him today, I said, "You remember the first time we moved the unit?" And I think he worked 14 or 15 hours. And it started like for the last 2.5, 3 hours, we're loading a storage unit. We didn't get done until like 11 o'clock at night. So it's pitch dark. It's a storage facility. Pouring rain. It's a 10 by 20 packed stacked. I'm trying to fit it all in my second sense vehicle. I couldn't fit it all. Mike's like, "You couldn't fit it all, so you just started breaking up stuff." And I'm breaking up stuff because, you don't want to come back,
Yeah, you start breaking up the wood and the furniture.
Yeah, anything that's like, you're not sellable, you just break it up. Break it
There's
all
a
up.
fire right there in the parking lot.
Oh, yeah. I got it all in there. The whole thing. Boom. And we left. And then Mike came in the next day, and I was like, okay, he didn't quit. Then he can work here. Because most people would have quit. I'm just telling you. Most people after working, like it was probably, I don't know, he worked 12 to 14 hours a day. Skin's wet, dark, dirty, filthy storage unit. It was filthy and dirty. There's tons of good finds. But, it was a 10 by 20. We had to film. I think I made 3 videos at the time, or 2 videos. And as you guys know, filming a locker just takes so much time. So much time. If you could just go there, load up, and leave, be like, oh, man, this is easy.
Piece of cake.
Especially when it's dark.
Oh, yeah. When it's dark out, it's the worst. And then when it's raining, oh, man, coming in and out of the unit into the rain, and it's dirty, and you get wet, and then you just start getting mud and dirt.
Yep. Boss Babes is usually the first Wednesday of the month, so we'll see.
First Wednesday.
Yeah.
So it might be the first Wednesday. We'll have to see.
Yeah. Well, I will say this. Every month, it's, we do need to make sure everybody's available to do it. So once we confirm that, we'll schedule the show.
I'm available, Conky.
Are you? Are you a babe?
It's 2024, Conky. I can be anything.
Well,
I can be anything I want to be, babe.
if you can like put on some, shave, get a wig, maybe look a little bit more like your sister, maybe.
Hold on. I'll try.
I do not want to know what he's grabbing. Oh, okay, that's fine.
Is this better? I got some makeup on, Conky.
Oh. If that's where you go when I say shave and put on a wig, I'm terrified.
You know what I went for is Halloween, Conky?
How are you controlling the eyebrows on that thing?
Just Batman.
I'm Batman.
It's the best mask ever, Conky. That's why.
That's funny.
Did you go trick or treating today?
Okay.
We were down at the road before the trick or treaters. That's where I was when I was late. My cousin stopped by, and that's usually he likes to talk politics.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So, Rob, did you go trick or treating?
Well, this is how it goes. My daughter's 16 years old. My son is 14 years old. Just turned 14. So he was supposed to go trick or treating with this one friend. Well, his one friend said he's not going trick or treating. So then he wanted to go trick or treating with his other friend. His other friend lives 22 minutes away. My wife's like, I'm not taking you. First of all, it's 20-some minutes there, 20-some minutes back, and I'm not driving in the dark. My wife doesn't like to drive in the dark. She's getting older. So I get home, no time to eat dinner, drive there. So I get there, drop them off at 6:30. The kids are just walking down the street. Well, I got there 6:29. Long story short, they went a half hour later. So I was like, listen, kid, I will drive you there. I will pick you up. But I have Auctions Anonymous. Ask the auctioneer tonight. It starts at 8:30. You better be done at 8 o'clock. That's what time trick or treat ends, at 8 o'clock. So I'm going to pick you up at 8 o'clock, and you better be ready. If not, I'm leaving you. You're walking home, kid.
And he's like, you owe me all the Butterfingers and all the Reese cups.
Well, he doesn't eat Reese cups, so that's the best part. He already said he's going to give me all the Reese cups. And, of course, I ate some on the way home because I'm like, give me some Reese cups, man. I've been waiting. So what I did is I dropped them off there, and about 2 minutes away, there's a gas station. So I sat at the gas station for an hour and 25 minutes editing and working on tomorrow's video and thumbnail and all that fun. So as a typical YouTuber, work 24 hours a day,
nonstop
a week, which people don't understand. And I just saw J&J at the auction. They're like, I don't know how you do it, Rob. You do 4 videos a week and all these storage units and stuff and all the stuff you move and everything else. Is like, I don't know how you do it. You must work 24 hours a day. I said, I work a lot. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Just the editing part of videos, people have no clue. It's like sometimes you might spend 4 hours editing a video, 5 hours editing a video. Sometimes it might take less time. It just really depends on the video. But I can't think of a video nowadays how I edit. It takes at minimum 2 hours. That's really quick. I mean, if I'm lucky, I can get it done too. I don't even know if I could do that. I might just be talking on that one. It sounds good. Yeah, 2 hours. When you actually think of how long you actually spent editing, you're like, oh yeah.
Well, you still do it on what was that? On your phone?
Yeah, I do it all on my phone.
The KindMaster, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's fast.
Good editor.
Yeah, it's fast. I mean, it's quick. Yeah, it's good. It's just the hardest part is finding the time to edit. To sit there and edit uninterrupted, because like I said, it's not a half-hour process, an hour process, 2 hour process. It's hours of process. Like today, I got the first 16 minutes. It took me an hour and something to get through the first 16 minutes of the video. Now, that 16 minutes probably might have been 25 minutes long, and I edited out and cut stuff. But, you know what I'm saying? It took an hour and whatever, almost 2 hours to edit 16 minutes. So.
Wow.
Yeah. But,
I love the way it works.
Yeah. We're just waiting for your next video, Conky.
Oh, I wish. I am. I was gonna.
He's thinking.
I was gonna do this off the wall thing, but I'm still toying with separating the restoration videos. I just gotta. Doing a restoration video right now would be a luxury for me. Honestly, I would so much love to just get back to doing that. I've been so stinking busy. It's not even funny.
With the regular job?
Yeah, and I'm getting to the point where I hate it. I actually thought today how nice it would be to get back to Yeah, it's been over a year since I bought a storage unit.
Wow.
Now there has been some movement in, me being able to build my building. So, now that it's fall, all this is loosening up. I actually build my building now, but it'll still be next year before I get it done. I can actually start buying again and getting back into the storage unit videos. And of course, I still want to do the restorations, but it's just I feel like I got this great giant weight on my shoulders I can't get rid of.
Soon, Conky.
Something I'm working towards. Oh, and here's a new one. I went back. Remember I told you I had the first property, that little property next to the schoolhouse? They wouldn't let me build my building there. So I bought another property to build a building. Closed on that a week or two, however long ago it was. It's probably been closer to 2 weeks now. And so I went back to the zoning inspector where I have the first property. And I said, will you let me put a couple shipping containers back towards the back of the property? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them, say, 20 feet apart, and I'm going to put a fence along the back of them and a gate along the front so that I can have the area in between them secure, at least. It won't be, it won't be out of the weather, but at least be secure. And she goes, well, I can check. She says, what about the county? If it's a building, they're going to want a bathroom. I said, no. I said, I've got this memo here that says that shipping containers are not considered buildings as long as you don't put any systems in them, like plumbing and all that. So we went through all that. And towards the end of the conversation, she says, well, is there anything you can do to make it look like a building? And I didn't really say anything. I didn't really think of it until later, but I went back to her yesterday. And I said, yeah, there's something I can do to make it look like a building. I can put them a distance apart like I talked about. And I can still put like a wall in the back and a gate or something in front. And I also put what's called a roof kit on them. And when you put a roof kit on shipping containers or multiple shipping containers, it really, if you do a really good job with it, it actually looks like a building. She goes, well, we'd rather have that. And I forget which one of us brought up the idea. She says, you could do it as an agricultural building and just plant some ornamental shrubs or plant some Christmas trees or something out front. And she wound up giving me I've got to sign an affidavit that says I'm going to use it agriculturally. So I'm going to be able to build a building there too.
Man, it'll be 20
best
units a
of
week.
both worlds.
Yeah, and it'll be the exact same size as the other one. It's just I've already gone to them and said, with the other one, I've already gone to them to say I want to put this building here for this. I can't put that building there anymore, so I'm going to have two, basically 40 by 45 buildings.
Man, that sounds dangerous.
Property.
Dangerous, Conky.
So it will, yeah. I mean, when I get them all done, I'll have space to kind of jump back into the business. I feel like I'm missing something by listening to you guys talk about the great units you've been buying, and I can't even bid on anything right now. Well, I can, but I wouldn't know what to do with it once I got it. We've got to really work on getting some stuff out of here.
That's crazy, Conky. I'm just thinking now you're going to have twice as much space as you originally thought.
That's just going to be insane.
You're going to fill it all up within weeks, and you're going to be like, I need a bigger
Need
building.
more building. Well, it's
More
funny.
shipping containers. Can I stack them on top of each other?
What's funny is Mayor Dan called me this week. Called me, I think it was Tuesday. And he says, I think we were talking. You said something about getting shipping containers. He says, we need one for the city here. And I told him where to go to get one. And I told him, I said, if you get one from these people, let me know what your experience is, because I'm going to be buying some here pretty soon. And so I don't know whatever he did. I don't know, is Mayor Dan in the chat? I don't see him.
It's Halloween, Conky.
Yeah, he's probably working.
Absolutely working.
Oh, he's definitely.
Yeah, he's got a fork or something sticking out of his eye, and he's.
Speaking of which, hold on, I'm going to show everybody. This is what Mayor Dan gave me when we went to the haunted schoolhouse and laboratory. We love Carl.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, he's Carl the Custodian.
Spelled with a K.
That's
the
his
custodian spelled with a
character.
K. Yeah, he's been that character for years. There's people that come there every year to see Carl the Custodian. And then he gives these stickers out when little kids are afraid, or Conky.
Yeah.
When Conky was afraid, he gave Conky a sticker and it made him feel better. And I said, can I get one of those?
Yeah, I got one. I was going to put it up here. I haven't done it yet.
So, crazy.
I thought a neat new character for that haunted house would be, you put them in between the haunted house, haunted schoolhouse and laboratory, that walkway, and it'd be like a van, like your old kids napping van, with the doors open, some cages in there, and some like fake kids, and it'd almost be like a scene out of that. Remember the Blues Brothers, where they were sitting in a restaurant and they were trying to embarrass a maitre d', and Elwood would say, "I want to buy the little girls. How much for the children? I want to buy your little girls." And you would just do that to everybody with kids as they're walking by.
Oh my gosh!
I do not remember that.
You remember that in the movie?
No, maybe I never watched the movie.
Oh, if you haven't watched the movie, it's worth the watch.
I've definitely seen it. I don't remember that part though.
But there's a scene where they're getting the band back together, and one of the band members is a maitre d' in a really, really fancy restaurant. So they go in there and they sit down there, like grabbing food off of people's plate. All they want is to leave with this guy, and he's like, "No, go away." They said, "We're going to do this until you talk to us." So they go and they sit at this table and like grabbing food off of people's tables and sticking their mouth and chewing their mouth open, and then the Belushi turns around to this family and says, "How much for the children? I want to buy the children. How much for the little girl?" Oh man, it's one of the funniest scenes in the whole movie.
Junior says, "Bonnie, let them know I can move containers for them and help them find good ones." So we'll appreciate that.
Yeah, that's one of the things you got to actually find somebody that can have them delivered.
Well, Junior says he could do it. Contact Junior. You can email secondsense@gmail. Send me the info. I can send it to Conky.
Yeah, or you can email us if you've got a way to. But I've got a buddy with he can move the regular height shipping containers because he's got a trailer for it. But when you put a high cube on his trailer, it's not legal for him to haul it. It's too tall. So need somebody with a lower trailer to haul the high cubes.
How high is a high cube?
It's 9 foot 6 inches. So when you put that on the top of a regular flatbed, it starts
can't go under a bridge
and wires.
Next
week, look at that gold.
Next week, it's given away. You gotta be a member though. Next week.
Is it plated? 10K, 14K?
14 karat gold bracelet.
And I think I'm going to become a member.
You can win it next week for free. secondsense@gmail. That's the email. Send me an email. I won't read it, but my business partner reads it. Or he deletes them. Someone's like, "Did you ever get my email?" I'm like, "No." Put attention, Robert, if you want me to see it. If it's about the shipping stuff for the stuff in the auction, yeah, he'll see those right away.
Rob, I meant to ask you because I did buy some stuff off your auction Saturday.
You did? Nice.
Yeah, can you just like grab it and? Are you doing your birthday party this year?
My brother just called and asked me, "Am I doing a birthday party too?" Yeah, I'm thinking I gotta have a bonfire. What day? When? I don't know. I guess my birthday's the 14th. I think my birthday I get to celebrate with you guys. It's a Thursday, I think, right? Yeah, November 14th. Talk about a great birthday. I get to go on the field trip with the kids. So I got my wife's like, don't forget, you got that field trip. You got to go on the birthday. I'm like, yes, birthday, field trip. And then I got probably have a little Auctions Anonymous. I'm trying to think what else. I have something else going on my birthday too. Oh, basketball practice. I just started coaching basketball. First practice was yesterday.
Man, you were going to be busy that day.
Yeah, holy cow.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a busy day. But
where's the field trip to?
A bunch of places downtown. A bunch of places downtown Cleveland. So it'll be an interesting trip. I love going on the field trips. I've gone on a lot of field trips. When I was a kid, I always loved going on field trip. And then the adult, I'm the responsible adult guy, like,
and you're like, no, I just want a day off of work too. Let's go play.
Yeah, let's go hang out. I've got to go to the Rock Hall. I've got to go to different museums. I got to go all kind of different places with the kids on field trips throughout the years. And I always try to do that. All right, Denise, awesome. 14th. Woo, woo.
And the reason why you can do that is because you're self-employed. It's another huge benefit.
Yeah, being fun employed, it's there's pros and cons with everything. And, most people think, oh, I want to be self-employed because I could never work. The things you work way more when you're self-employed. Hong Kong.
Way more.
So,
man, if self-employed mean you didn't have to work, I would have all kinds of free time.
Yeah. I always think about what it would be like just to work like a regular 9 to 5, 40-hour a week job. I've never worked one in my life. And I always think, wow, I'm like, those people, that's probably why people have hobbies. That's why people go fishing and like do knitting and crocheting and art and all this other stuff,
And you get to forget about work when you go home.
Yeah.
That's the funny people ask you, what do you like to do after work?
Sleep.
Cuddle on the couch. What else is there?
I fell asleep on well, Jeff the other day goes, Rob, I didn't even think about this, but you film the videos and you're moving like all the boxes. And then we load the truck. So you move everything at least moving stuff 2-3 times more than I'm moving every day when we're doing these videos. And I was like, yeah, I know my kids probably don't, like, why does dad come home and fall asleep on the couch all the time? It's because I've been moving stuff for 8 hours, 9 hours in a day. Oh, man. It's just...
Yeah, it catches up to you sometimes. I'll sit down on the couch sometimes fully planning to just sit for a few minutes and then get up and finish whatever I was working on or start something else. And I'll sit down and next thing I know, it's 2 hours later and my neck hurts from, sleeping on the couch for 2 hours and it's never good.
No. Well, I'm editing my video at the gas station and I caught myself like nodding off a couple of times. And I'm like, I'm going to fall asleep at the gas station. Next thing I know, the cops are going to be there thinking this guy's like on drugs or alcohol or something. I'm just waiting for my kid to get done trick or treating, editing a YouTube video,
Like, what's this dude out here in this van on candy night? Like,
why is he over here sleeping?
He'd be doing some nose candy.
I'm just tired, officer, working too hard. Oh my gosh. That's just funny. But the good thing is I love what I do. So the work part is never ever an issue. It's like I wake up in the morning wanting to go to work and I'm like, man. But it's one of those, who knows what I'm going to find. The next phone call, what am I going to get? I was just at a house the other day. I'm going through and then they're like, we haven't got to get up to the attic. And I'm like, oh yeah. And I'm over there, put this chair. Then I open up the cupboard, put my foot in there. I'm climbing up in the attic and I'm like, and they said they were looking for a box of military stuff. And I found the box of military stuff and I gave it to them, and they're like, how'd you get up there? And Dean, the auctioneer, because I went over after the auction. He's the one that took me there. And he's like, he's young. And I'm like, I ain't that young. I'm thinking in my head, Dean, you can't be
47, man. You're 47.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not that young. I'm climbing up this attic. I'm like, when I was going up there, I'm like, It's not as easy as it was 10 years ago, but
We're almost 50. What are we thinking?
The thing is that recharge your batteries, man. The good units, man. I'm telling you, that gives you this charge, man.
Oh, it will.
It charges you up. You're like, you find all this awesome stuff. Oh man, like the last unit Conky. Stuff that Conky would love.
See, I should have bought that unit.
Stuff that Jeremy would love. And man, such a great unit. You just never know when you buy storage units. There's some units that are great. There's units that are okay. The goal is that you gotta make money on the units, and then some you can make a lot of money on, and try not to lose.
Let's see, my favorite time has always been between. Well, you know how sometimes you buy a storage unit and it might be an hour before the auction's over, and you're allowed to pay for it, and then you're allowed to go back in and start going through it. There's been times where, like the last unit the last unit I bought was up in Painesville. And remember, I bought it, and then I had to run out to look at a building. And the building,
I remember that.
I wish I hadn't done that, but it was, I think, the next day before we could go back and start sorting through it. So that whole 24-hour period was like, oh, it could be a great unit. It could be, it's just the anticipation and the anxiety of what you're going to get when you actually start going through it. Because I think that's the most I've ever spent on a unit was $800 at that time. And I guess now still, because that was the last one I bought.
I can't say that. I can't say that.
No, it turned out to be okay. I mean, there was some stuff in there that we're going to do all right. I don't know if we've sold anything out of that unit or not, but there's some stuff in there we're going to do all right on.
Like I told you, I did my taxes. I spent over $60,000 on storage units. And I was just thinking about that the other day. I was like, that's like over $1,000 a week.
Yep.
Yeah, but if you double your money on each one after you've paid for your expenses,
I'm still in business. That's all I know, Conky.
Yeah.
I'm still here, so that's good. I don't know how many years it's been, but somehow it always works out, always pulls together. And I got this auction coming up this Saturday. There's some awesome items in there. And then thing is that Shane's putting the stuff out so quick. There's a book in the one, and I'm like, Shane. And he's like, it's already in a group of books. I'm like, man, that book right there is worth $150. It's in the auction. We'll see how it goes. But there's guitars in this auction Saturday. There's all kind of toys. There's all kind of collectibles, antiques, old seltzer bottles. I mean, there's crazy stuff. And then next week is the taxidermy auction. Guy's got an elk, a bearskin rug. He's got a full-size taxidermy wolf. He's got foxhead. He's got a possum. He's got squirrel. He's got fish. I don't even know. I mean, it goes on and on and on. There's so many different animal taxidermy. Some cool stuff. Then he's got all kind of metal signs. So you got to check out the auction next week. I mean, it's on this Saturday. Awesome auction. Next Saturday, awesome auction. And then we have the Barbie auction. We come up with the one unit. I bought all those Barbies. There's like, I think 80 Barbies in there. Lord of the Ring Barbies, $200 Barbie Hales.
Whoa.
I paid $220 for that unit.
More than worth it.
Just one Barbie, boom. What's up, Avery's? I was talking to Roy.
I had something odd happen yesterday. Remember, I got that unit. So remember, I was bidding on 2 units with 2 safes before I left for Florida.
Yes.
One unit got paid for. The other one I was outbid. Excuse me. And then they came back and said the winning bidder didn't pay. Do you want it? And I negotiated a price and I got it, right? So I get a text yesterday from the facility. The owner wants to know if they can have the black cash box back. Or lockbox, black lockbox back. I was like, man, I mean, first of all, so I text him back and I'm like, listen, absolutely, I'd give it all back free of charge. The problem is we've sold it and I'm in Florida now. But then I'm going back and I'm like, what black lockbox? There was a tiny Century safe, but you wouldn't call that a lockbox, would you?
Was it black?
Maybe.
No, it was one of those gray document ones.
Oh,
He's got to be
okay.
talking about like a locked cash box. So there's
Yeah,
somewhere in there.
and I can't even remember that being in there. And I replied to him, I was like, I'd give it all back. Unfortunately, it's been sold. But I honestly don't even know about a black lockbox. Like, I do not remember a black lockbox. And if there was there and if we had access to it, we'd give it back. But I don't know.
That's crazy.
So you know what that makes me think, right? That 2 units, maybe. I don't know. That or they think they put a black lockbox. But I do not remember a black lockbox.
That's
Yeah,
weird.
because you would have either opened it or busted it open.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah, you would either slammed it on the ground or it would have just been open.
Yep. So that was a new one for me.
That's crazy. Yeah. So have you bought any units in Florida yet?
Yeah, I bought one. So the first week I got here, I was like, I better look at units, but I was so busy with hurricane cleanup. I mean, it was a lot. It was a lot to do, and it's nowhere near. I'm sitting there going, it's nowhere near done. Where it is actually, the schoolhouse is done with hurricane cleanup. The 70 acres isn't. Like, I haven't been on any trails. I don't even know what's going on the property. So the schoolhouse is all done. And I sat down and I was like, oh man, I really should look at units. And I was like, man, I don't have time. Sorry. I apologize, guys. Anyways, I was like, I don't have time. And I just sat down and I saw a close one and I was like, you know what? It was at 100 and something. And I was like, I'm just going to put in a max bid of 210. And if I get, it's a 10 by 20. And if I get it, I get it. And if I don't even care. I didn't even look at it. I was like, it's a 10 by 20. I can't lose at $210. And I bought it. I won it.
That's awesome.
So I just finished filming it today. There's some really cool gems in it. Not gems for jewelry, but treasure hunting gems. What's that? Is my bedtime? Huh?
What time?
There he goes.
Yeah, he's making us all sleepy. Good night, Mr. Jeremy Hales. And so, yeah, I mean, it's once again a crazy, crazy week. I mean, I just think of I'm like trying to think what I did on Monday. That's how crazy the week it's been. But it's like that every week. It's just.
Oh, I can't remember Monday. No.
I did the storage units Monday and Tuesday. Monday and Tuesday storage units, and then Wednesday storage unit. Yeah. That sounds about right. Then I looked at a couple of states between there. Yeah, so I guess the house I was at yesterday after the auction with Dean, I made a deal with them. The one I climbed up in the attic and everything. There's going to be there's some unbelievable cool things there. People live there for 40, 50 years. I don't even know. I mean, there's some really cool pieces. I told them I'll sell as much as I can. There's some awesome stuff, but I can only do what I can do. I can't take everything. I said we could do the auction there. Unfortunately, the house went into foreclosure. There's a buyer that's ready to buy, but he wants the house emptied so he can buy before it goes through the foreclosure process. So I'm stuck, it's just they're the family members trying to help out and get what they can money-wise before the house goes to foreclosure. So
Yeah.
I said, I'll take what I can. I wish I could do the auction there. I told him I sell everything, it's a lot easier. I just I can't move all the stuff that's worth $1, $5 by the time I move it, bring it, set it back up, you know what I'm saying, Conky, it ain't worth it.
Yeah, there's probably not enough time to catalog anything there and have it an on-site auction, especially if it's not, you know, anything particularly worth anything.
Yeah, I mean, there's some really cool pieces, and there's boxes stuff I didn't get to go through, but I mean, a few lamps are just unbelievable. Unbelievable. One looks like almost like Tiffany lamp, and I'm not sure. I didn't look at it too closely, but I mean, it looks like a Tiffany lamp almost. I mean, I've seen a lot of lamps in my life, and then there's some Art Deco lamps from the 1920s, 30s, like nude figure lamps. Some nice lamps. I mean, high quality pieces. And then, like I said, this Saturday auction, awesome stuff. Conky bought stuff last Saturday auction, Hot Wheel auction, diecast auction.
I'll tell you what, those I only got a couple of the cases, the 72 cases. But what I was trying to bid on were those, you know how you had the 48 cases with the loose cars in them?
Mm-hmm.
There are, you know, maybe, I don't know, a dozen or so lots of those. You can't buy those cases for $10. You know, so I was just not letting anything. I wasn't even looking at the cards in them. I was just, if it was under $10, I was bidding it up to 10 and 12.50, just to get the case. And I think I got maybe 2 or 3 or maybe 4 of those.
Yeah, those were nice cases.
Yeah,
especially if you're a car collector.
Yeah, I have some of them and they're all full, so I'm gonna get those and you know, just use them for my collector cases, collector cars. But I had, you know, I planned on having that Whatnot auction last Friday where I was going to sell a bunch of my collection of the really nice cars, and that got, you know, kind of messed up with a glitch. So we are planning on having another Whatnot auction tomorrow night, but it's mostly, I don't know if you guys remember the storage unit that Jesse bought for us with the hoarder lady with all the bags. You remember that, Rob, right?
I sold it.
The 10 by 10 with all those U-Haul boxes in it. We have gone through what was the rest of the boxes, and we pulled out all the stuff that was like Goodwill worthy, and we took it to Goodwill. I think I took 2 or 3 trailer loads to Goodwill. Anything that was garbage we threw out, and we just kept the nice, really good stuff. And we're going to have an auction tomorrow at around 9 o'clock with some of the really good stuff. And I think some of it's maybe holiday related, like Christmas. But I'm not 100%. Noreen was the one who went through and put it all together.
'Tis the season.
Yeah. So we're hoping to get a good turnout for that. I'm still disappointed in what happened last Friday, where we got it, you know, all hyped up and announced it and set up a show and put in pictures and descriptions and all that, and then it just got messed up. I'm not going to point any fingers, but I think a certain website kind of screwed things up. But
it'll happen.
Supposedly all settled now, and we should be able to have our auction tomorrow night.
9 p.m. Conky?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock on Whatnot.
Yep. Conky Sales. E between the K and the Y, because I can't use the name Conky as I spell it on YouTube. I don't know why. It just won't let me type it in.
So it's Conky what?
Conky Sales. I'll type it in the chat.
Type in the chat. Next week, 14 karat gold bracelets given away, more giveaways next week, plus some awesome auction lots. And this Saturday, Second Sense auction.
Yep.
So you guys check out the auction this Saturday. Check out the auction next Saturday. Plus, we got the Barbie auction be the Wednesday after that. Tons of great auctions, tons of great stuff. We ship everywhere in the world. Plus, auction next Thursday here. I got some awesome lots. I got so many lots. I mean, I'm gonna start adding more lots. I might have to start a little earlier than 8:30. It's just tough because if I would have started earlier this week, I wouldn't have been able to take my son to trick or treating. Then I got basketball starting now, and basketball is going to be until 7 something. So I don't know. We'll figure that all out. But right now it'll be at 8:30 next week, and tomorrow 9 o'clock. Conky sales on Whatnot. 9 o'clock tomorrow, guys. Got to check it out. Assuming is it after Hale's thing?
Yeah, they were going to do the raid thing over and all that.
So Jeremy will be doing his Whatnot from 7 to 9, and then after that will be Conky selling some treasures from the unit. I sold them a while back ago. That Claire Thrifts bought them. I talked to Jesse today. Speaking of Claire Thrifts, so he's doing good.
Yeah, I haven't seen Jesse in forever.
He's giving me some firewood. Need some firewood. He's another guy that works too much. All of us work too much, but what else are we gonna do with our life, right, Conks?
I guess just work.
Although
work. I could use a couple of days off.
I was thinking about shark fishing, man. I was like, man,
we did have fun shark fishing.
Tell you what, I was thinking, man, it'd be nice to go shark fishing again. That was so much good
sharks
time.
Didn't have much fun.
Yeah, we'd let them all go.
Yeah, well, but I don't think they like being caught in the first place.
True, but the guy that we went with is a true professional, and he uses the hooks that in the salt water they dissolve very quickly. Uses a line that is compatible. So there's certain things that you're supposed to use to do it correctly, for you don't endanger or hurt other species, things like that. So he does it the right way, and he knows how to get the hooks out. Everything else, he's a master at it. And I said, we'll catch the sharks. He releases them. The sharks, none of them get hurt. And a lot of people don't know. I mean, that's how they tag sharks. Most of the time is that they have to capture the shark, catch them, and then they tag the sharks like that and then release them, because it's it's not like you just swim around the ocean trying to tag sharks and things like that. So I mean, scientists do the same thing he does and releases. So just letting people know out there, it's not because people are like, oh, the poor sharks and all this other stuff. Okay, first of all, shark's brain is this big. The only thing it thinks about swimming around and eating. So.
Swim, eat, swim, eat, swim, eat.
That's it. Swim, eat, swim, eat, swim, eat. But unbelievable animals, awesome stuff. And then anything you want to say, Conky, before we do our prayer?
No, I just want to say hopefully everybody can join us tomorrow night, and then Saturday we have our regular show on our channel.
And then Saturday will be the show on the channel. I love it. And so do a little quick prayer here. And, Lord, thank you so much for everything you've done for me, and I appreciate everything that I have, and anyone that's watching tonight, anyone that's listening tonight, anything that they might have, any issues, problems, special intentions, family things, anything out there, loved ones, pets, anything, Lord, just do the best you can to listen to the things that they need. And also special little extra for Jeff and his family as they deal with the passing of their father. And he was a great man, and I just thank you, Lord, for giving me the opportunity to meet him, and appreciate everything in this world. Amen.
Amen.
And remember, death is certain, life is not, but every day you get a chance to live. So live every day. And you get a chance. You don't know how long you got. Don't write it off until tomorrow. Appreciate the time you got and all the dumb, stupid things Conky and I got to do together. And, thank God we got to do those things together, and we don't know how long we got, and or being physically able to do those things. So if you got the opportunity, chance, there's something you want to do it, ladies and gentlemen. And we appreciate everybody out there. Thank you guys so much. We love you guys. And anything you guys need, hey, I'll try to help you out. You can always ask Rob, and I'm not going to hand out money. I got 2 kids to put through college. Okay. I'm not a rich man, but I'm a successful man, and I work my butt off to be successful. And I started from nothing with a company and built it up to what I have now. And it's been a lot of fun, blood, sweat, and tears, though. A lot of hard work, a lot of sacrifices. But I appreciate everyone out there that supported me throughout time. I appreciate Conky. He's given me a lot of support many times. So appreciate all you guys. And if, thank you and the people that are members. I appreciate you being a member. I know not everyone can be a member, but it definitely does help the channel. The little bit extra cash that it generates for the channel. So thank you guys so much. And if you have opportunity, check out the auction Saturday. Check out Conky's Whatnot auction tomorrow at 9 o'clock. After Jeremy's auction at 7 o'clock on Whatnot. And but we appreciate everybody out there. Thank you so much. Anything you want to say?
Good night, everybody, and I'll see you hopefully tomorrow night.
And just remember, happy Halloween. Hopefully you don't eat too much candy. Don't eat too much candy, right, Conky?
That's my excuse.